guys, I'm Samson Davina, and today I would like to answer one of the most common equipment questions that I get. Come check it out. What is the difference between Nittaku FastArc G1, Nittaku FastArc C1, and Nittaku FastArc S1? Today, in this 2-minute video, I'm just going to kind of break it down for you. That way you can be educated when you're making your next purchase. The sponge. Nittaku FastArc G1 has medium hard sponge. The C1 and the S1 both have medium soft sponge. So the sponge is exactly the same on the C1 and the S1, slightly harder on the G1. The top sheet. The top sheet on both the G1 and the C1 is extremely grippy. It's not tacky such that the ball is going to stick to it, but it's extremely grippy. On the FastArc S1, it's still grippy, but not quite as grippy as the G1 and the C1. The lifetime of the rubber is about 150 to 200 hours on both the G1 and the C1, slightly less on the S1. But the lifetime of the rubber oftentimes has to do with how well you take care of your rubber, as well as what style you play. People that are playing more counter loop, where they're hitting deeper into the top sheet and deeper into the sponge, tend to wear out the rubber faster. Also, if you're just playing the balls in the center of the rubber, it's going to wear out faster than if you're spraying it all over the rubber. So that lifetime, it definitely depends on who it is that's using it and how well you take care of it. All right, what style should you get? Which rubber should you get for which style? Nittaku FastArc G1 is best for strong counter looping, and this is primarily designed for players that are 2200 to 2800. So it has a medium hard sponge, very grippy top sheet, and it's designed more for advanced pro level players. FastArc C1, this is designed more for people that are 1500 to 2400 that are playing more all around style. Loopers, but playing more all around style. And FastArc S1 is more for blockers as well as loopers that are slightly lower level. I would say more in the 1200 to 2000 range. The cost for the FastArc G1 and C1 is $55 per sheet. That price might scare you away, but I was pleasantly surprised when I changed to FastArc G1 that the quality of the rubber is really, really good. So it might seem like a lot of money, but it's definitely worth it because this rubber lasts a lot longer than a lot of other sheets on the market. If you want to save a little bit of money, you might even consider the FastArc S1. This is a little bit cheaper. It's $45 a sheet. Quality is still good. It doesn't last quite as long as the G1 and C1. Personally, for me, I'm playing more counter looping from mid-distance, so I need to have a little bit harder sponge. See, when you have the harder sponge, what it does, it gives you a lower, deeper type trajectory. When you have a softer sponge, it gives you a little bit higher arc, but not quite as deep of a trajectory. So if you're an offensive looper or counter looping player that's playing a little bit of a step back, or you're playing very, very strong into the sponge, you definitely want to go with G1. If you're a little bit lower level, or you play a little bit slower loop using primarily the top sheet, then you'd want to go with the C1 or the S1. I personally like all three of them. A lot of my students are using Nittaku FastArc C1, but it's up to you. I've used all three and I recommend all three. Thanks for watching. For more free videos, make sure you check out my website, samsondavina.com, as well as Paddle Palace's website, paddlepalace.com. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.